So now we're going to try to put together all the four phases of the separation angle, also called dissociation between hips and shoulders, okay? Some just call rotational power, okay? But it's very important that we understand each phase so we can actually have a more effortless shot, okay? The strokes can be more effortless if we leave our arm behind, like I explained in the drop. But now we're going to go and see each phase, okay? Again, just for the separation angle. The first phase, okay, happens at the uniturn, okay, here. So I'm loading on my hip here with my upper body, very stable, okay? So I'm engaging my core, my shoulders here very stable, okay? And at the moment where I go for the power position, I go.
Welcome to Coach Life, where tennis isn't just a game, it's a relentless pursuit. The coaches here aren't the ones looking for fame. They're the ones who forged champions in the shadows. They are the junior coaches, the quiet achievers who crafted the legends of today. Players like Iga Swiatek, Coco Gauff, and Taylor Fritz. These are the coaches who know the grind, the discipline, and the passion it takes to go from a kid with potential to a world-class athlete.
Go to the second phase where I bring my shoulders all the way back, okay? So here I am at the max coiling, okay, of my body. And at the moment that I bring my hips forward again at the drop here, I create the biggest separation angle, okay? So if you draw a line between my hips, you have a line that goes this way. And if you draw a line between my shoulders here, you have a line that goes this way. So I have two lines kind of crossing this way, and the angle that separates them, my hips here and my shoulders, okay, this way, the bigger it is, the more effortless power I have because I'm coiling even more my torso. So at this moment here, my torso is stretched at the maximum. And this is why at this point, I'm trying to go forward with my hips to create more angle. And when I rotate, I try to rotate my upper body first and leave my racket behind so I can lag through it and leave my hands very loose, okay? Just letting it go like a whip that is following my rotation in the dissociation. If you don't use that on your strokes, you're going to be using just your arm to hit the ball, okay? And besides getting injuries like tennis elbow and other things like that, you're going to have a very not fault tolerant stroke, okay? Because just using your arm here, you don't have any rotation on the ball, okay? And what really gives us that fault tolerant stroke is the rotation of our body over the ball that creates spin and downforce to the ball. And for the two-handed backhand and one-handed backhand, okay, the idea is the same. The difference that we check when we do video analysis is that with the forehand, we have a bigger separation angle, okay? Our extension is bigger, about 45 to 60 degrees there, okay? That's when like peak performance goes. Of course, it's not gonna happen in every shot as big as 45 degrees to 60. Maybe it's gonna be 15, 20, depending on how hard you're hitting the ball. But you're always letting the separation angle happen, so you kind of have the whip going. And on the backhand, okay, the one-handed backhand has a lot of separation angle because I have a large extension. So when I bring my hips forward, okay, I let my movement go. And the two-handed backhand, since I have my arms kind of attached to the racket, it's going to be a little bit smaller. Okay, so it goes to 40 degrees kind of max. Okay, but I have an extra power for having the two hands on the racket. Okay, I have an extra power here, but I'm still trying to do separation by bringing my hips and letting it go. Okay, and that's always going to be the case. Okay, even if you have also the two-handed forehand. Okay, same thing. Bring your hips and finish. Okay, the thing that you have to focus the most on the separation angle is the last, the third step. Okay, to the last step. So really focusing when you do the drop, you bring your hips. Okay, if you can do that, okay, and just focus on that and make a lot of work so that becomes natural. That's going to be the release of the power. All the other things are going to be more natural if you follow the steps in the right timing. So another trick and exercise that I like to use is the plastic bag. So basically, you just get one of those bags that come when you string your rackets, okay? Put your racket inside, okay? Just come here with your hands, make a hole inside, okay? And you're gonna open up towards down, okay? Can open here. So I'm just gonna open a little bit here. And that's enough. And I can just open here, okay? So then I can just put my racket inside. Okay. And kind of make a knot here. That bag is eventually going to break, but you can get new bags every time and break them. The idea here is that we create air resistance for when you hit the ball. Okay, so if I hit the ball here now, I have a lot of air resistance going on. The two things that helps with are the separation angle, okay, because if I try to make that move just with my arm here, it's going to be very tough on my arm, okay, very hard to move the racket. So I have to try to use my hips forward and separation angle. Okay, so I have to try to use the rotation here. The second thing that helps a lot is the timing. Okay, so if I am late often to hit a ball, I'm not hitting in front of my body, that's gonna kind of trick my brain into having to hit it earlier because I don't have the same amount of time that I would have without it. Okay. Other thing that helps is you start trying to do some shadows. Okay, using the separation angle. Okay, same thing here. Just let it go. And then you can go and try to do a basket. And we'll try that right now.